And welcome into Getting Help from Uncle Sam. You know, if you live in the city of Montgomery, you're in Montgomery County. If you're in any other city in the state of Alabama, you have a county and you have a county commission. Today we're very fortunate to have with us the county commissioner for District 4 in Montgomery County, Isaiah Sankey.
Yes.
And you've been in this position now, this is your third term, is it not?
That is correct. I was first elected 2016 to the Montgomery County Commission and has been subsequently elected for two additional terms. Yes, so from 2016 and then again in 2020 and then again in 2024. So I'm grateful to the people for the confidence that they have in me and my ability to serve.
Absolutely. And people have to realize in Montgomery County there's 5 commissioners.
Yes.
You are there's a county head of the commission and you're the number 2 person.
Well, actually, I was the number 2 person. I was the vice chair during the previous term, the previous 4 years. And so Ms. Carmen Moore-Ziegler now, she serves
she's in
as
that
vice
position?
chair.
Okay.
Yes, and of course, each 4-year period, the body as a whole, the 5 members
Figure
have
out who's
the
going to be the chair.
opportunity to elect the chair. And it's by a majority vote. You know, you get 3 votes. Yourself and 2 others, you're the chair, if that's what you aspire to be.
So there's the city council also, and they have council members that have districts.
Yes.
You're in District 4, which is a pretty big district. And you have to realize Montgomery County goes from the Elmore County line and the Autauga County line to the north down to Crenshaw County to the south.
Yes.
It's a big county.
Yeah, large geographical area.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
We
But
have,
yours is more confined to downtown and what I want to call old Montgomery and the west side.
most of the west side, all of downtown, the central area, and we run along West Ferry Road as well. All of that from the Eastern Boulevard to Macklemore is part of County Commission District 4. And just recently, as a result of the 2020 census count, we had to redraw the district lines. And so I inherited, because I had lost some population in County Commission District 4, I inherited some of Pike Road. So I have a diverse group of constituents that I have the privilege of representing.
So what is the county mostly responsible for?
Well, it was primarily back in the day at the inception of county government. They called it They called us road commissioners.
I remember
we were primarily
that.
responsible for roads and bridges in the county. But since then, over the years, the role has evolved. Now we're into economic development. We incentivize different projects that may come to town to create jobs and other opportunities for the constituents or the citizens who live here. We're into not yet into housing, but we do a lot of things with nonprofits. We have, I want to go ahead and say, over $1 million a year comes from the County Commission to fund nonprofits, whether they're engaged in taking care of children, of veterans, the elderly. Some of us fund projects associated with housing, critical home repair. As you know, housing and health are interrelated, and if you have poor housing conditions, chances are you're going to have poor health outcomes. So we do some of that. We fund the sheriff, public safety. We have the elections with judge probate and election centers. So just a number of departments that we're responsible constitutionally for actually funding, and we have to make sure the budget is balanced. We can't spend more than we take in, and the people may be happy to know that about county government, that we cannot spend any more than we take in from the taxpayers.
What a unique idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
So just a number of things we're responsible for, and as I say, the role has evolved over the years. We have a pretty good relationship with the Chamber of Commerce in terms of trying to identify jobs to create employment opportunities, and so we do sometimes help to in the acquisition of properties from some of our larger employers who may be interested in coming to Montgomery County.
And what a lot of people don't realize is the fact that the school system in Montgomery County comes under the county commission.
Well,
to an extent. It's a county school-wide system. It's not a city.
That's true.
The city has nothing to do with the education, do they?
Except for maybe some funding. For funding, and that's our extent as well at the county funding. We have no control, no authority.
You have no legal authority.
In terms of the day-to-day decision making. They're governed, the school, Montgomery County Public School System is governed by their own board. They have an elected board chosen by the people, and the board itself elects decide who the superintendent might be based on some recruitment process. So they're independent. We actually
They're independent, but when they need money, they have to come to you
well.
and to the city.
Well, the federal government funds a large portion of the operation, as well as state government. And we do have a 1-cent sales tax that was implemented years ago that generates quite a bit of money for the public school system. So to that extent, we fund them, but they're not like in the budget. They're not a line item in the general fund budget, but there is a portion of the money from the 1-cent sales tax that was implemented years ago that creates millions of dollars for the Montgomery County public school system.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Which is good. It's necessary.
Well, money answers all things according to the Bible.
Well, it does to an extent if it's properly used.
I say to my wife, even though the Bible say money answers all things, it may not be the answer to all things.
Oh boy. Very, very wise, young man. Very
Yes,
wise.
sir. Yes,
well, we want to let our viewers know that Commissioner Sankey is very much available
Yes,
to
sir.
the constituents.
Thank
You realize the fact that you're here to serve the people, not the people serve you, and you get things done because we've been watching you.
And I appreciate that so much.
Absolutely.
It's a privilege. It's a privilege to have the faith and the trust of the people, and I'm proud to serve. And whatever I can do, I try to do that. And I just think if you make yourself available to be of service, then that is a blessing and a privilege.
Good. Well, thank you for being with us. Remember, they're here to serve you, and we'll be right back right after this.